Hey guys, it's me, Janino, and there's something I wanted to talk about for the past 2 to 3 weeks, ever since The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered Edition came out, which I am loving because The Elder Scrolls is my favorite franchise since I was like 11. Ever since it came out, I got to thinking, look, for the last couple of years, Bethesda has really embarrassingly, they have been associated with games that have been heavily criticized with good reason, and I feel like if I, the consumer, I don't have any inside knowledge about the gaming industry, nor do I know how it really works. So if I, the consumer, can look at them and be like, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, what the heck is this? Then what would a huge AAA studio that's a competition to Bethesda, what would they be talking about and thinking? And how would they be planning their moves based on their competition's, well, basically their competition's actions? Yes, their last couple of games kind of have had their issues and criticisms. Okay. And it's possible that a lot of game studios are looking at them, looking down on them, thinking of them as washed up has-beens. And I was thinking to myself, they are really good, and I'm saying this honestly, they are really good at giving the players what they want. Now, if you look at Starfield and you look at, Fallout 76, you might say to yourself, or you might say to me, man, that's cap. You're full of it. No, you're talking, whatever. But Morrowind, hit. Oblivion, hit. Skyrim, I think there's a Skyrim Toaster Edition. That's how big Skyrim is, okay? Modders, oh my gosh. I think, the Elder Scrolls franchise, even Fallout, I would say, it's like a cesspool of modders. And I say that in a very respectful way because these guys really add to the game, and I love that. And there's a lot of people who made their careers from learning how to mod the Elder Scrolls games because they're just very mod friendly, and sometimes you just want to get to learn, right? So what better way than a game that makes it easy for you, and so, or easier than others at least, right? So yes, recent games have sucked, kind of, but they are who they once were. Even if AAA studios sleep on them, call them washed up, think that they're has-beens and they'll never be what they used to be. And I feel like Oblivion Remastered was like a warning shot, kind of like, hey, yeah, we fumbled a little bit, but don't get it twisted, we are who we used to be, and if we lock in, y'all are going in bankruptcy, okay? Because we're gonna have a chokehold on the industry, and I can't wait. I can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6 to come out, because I genuinely feel that it's going to be like a war zone. People are gonna be, no, please, oh my gosh, no, we gotta change our release date because Elder Scrolls is coming. It's like Game of Thrones, where everybody's saying winter is coming for like 4 seasons or something. I feel like that's what's gonna happen, and I can't wait to see it. The studio itself and the developers and the people who really care about the game and try to do their best with the game, I'm really hoping that they'll pull through with the 6th game. Of course, like everybody's saying, the last couple of games that they've been associated with, they have had their hits and their misses. Hopefully this will be different, but I really genuinely feel like with what they did with Oblivion, they didn't spend any money on marketing it, nothing. What they did, though, even though they did not spend any money on marketing, they've sold over 4 million copies, and it's only been like 3 weeks, and I think that 4 million number was like in the first couple of days. So that really says a lot about them. It says about the consumers. We as the players, we're ready for the 6th game. I can only mod Skyrim so much. You know what I mean? And I feel like even though, they kind of messed up a little bit, I think they could pull through. I have to have hope. And if it's not hope, then it's copium, and I have a lot of it. But I generally think that this might put other gaming studios on the edge of their seats. Like, okay, look what they did with barely any effort. We really got to lock in, which if all these other game studios lock in, it's better for me because that means that whatever games I play until Elder Scrolls 6 will be much better quality than the slops we've been getting lately, because hey, we got to make a good game, because when 6 comes out, we won't be able to sell anything because everybody's going to be spending their money on the 6th game. I mean, look, at $80 a piece for a game, I'm not buying 2 to 3 games. I'm buying just the one game, and I'm playing that until I have another $80, which in this economy, it might take a while, you know what I mean? Because there's more important things than an $80 game. So let's just see what happens. It's my opinion. I don't know if you guys are thinking the same. Just let me know what you think in the comments. And if you think that it was a good thing to do, it was a good strategy, or if they could have done something better, or if you just think that, hey, you know what? I think their time's passed. This was just kind of like a fluke. And if that's what you think, let me know why. You know, it's good to discuss these things, and I look forward to reading your opinions on this. Yeah, thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe for more. See you all next time.